Hi there, this is WebRTC Insights. We're starting something new. Tell us if you like it or not. What we're going to do is to go over the release notes for each WebRTC release inside Chrome and explain a few things. For this first time, we're going to look at Chrome 95, M95, which was released on October 19, 2 days from the moment that we actually sat down to do this recording. What is it that we're going to do? We're going to ask ourselves and answer, who is this release for? Then is this more of a features kind of release or more towards stability, bug fixes? Then the things that you should probably go and investigate in this release, the things that you need to be aware of, and what you should disregard. So let's dive in.
So if we look at the release notes, we have a single highlight, which is the rollout of the DCSCTP library. This has been in the works for quite a while. Problem is, it's not actually rolling out in this release because it had to be reverted.
So they found a bug there and now they're switching back.
Yes, there was an interoperability issue which is noted in the launch bug. So they have pulled that out for now.
So who do you think, or what is the purpose of this release then, 95, besides being once a month release?
Well, DCSCTP is the only big thing. If we look at the other things, the list of issues, we see upgrading pipeware from 0.2 to 0.3, which is important for Linux users and screen sharing, but that's a small thing, and it was an external contribution. Removing the triple DS cipher suits in TLS is a cleanup thing. It only relates to, it's a general Chrome issue to remove all the old crappy cipher suits.
Yep.
Not relevant to WebRTC, I think. I haven't seen 3DS offered in the DTLS handshake.
So for the most part, this is a stability release.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Now,
if we look at
instead of going one by one, what are the things that people need to investigate?
one of the interesting things here is that Chrome does not support to receive and offer SDP with this add-up role different than ACT pass. That's a issue reported by the Talkbox folks, and they said they wanted GCM cipher suits, which have landed a while ago. And to enable that, you need to control the direction of the DTLS handshake. And that was not possible because the offer always had to be ACT pass. So they reported the bugs, and the Googlers went and enabled that feature. So now you can use
Play with
GCM
whatever
even in
cipher suit you
those.
want.
Yes.
Okay.
And GCM is more efficient, so investigate that if you want some nice CPU gains on the service.
Okay. What about things to be aware of?
There is a pretty bad regression in H.264 encoding, which is not mentioned in the release notes. We mentioned that in Insights. Let me pull up the bug number. Right, so we have seen there was a bug report, video frame freeze, and the fix was merged to M96, but so far hasn't been merged to M95.
Okay.
And it affects H.264 encoding on AMD cards. And it's unknown what percentage of the users are affected by this, but there's no way to avoid that, or at least no way that I'm aware of.
Okay, so those using H.264 should definitely look into this one.
Yes.
Okay.
And hopefully they will uplift the fix to the next M95 refresh.
And what should people disregard in this release?
Well, if we look at things like support for RFC 2198 redundancy, this is showing up in the release notes, even though I know it's not done because I'm the person who fixes that. And we had to do a kill switch for that in M95 because it wasn't quite ready yet and had to be postponed to M96.
Okay, so we still don't have redundancy encoding enabled for Opus.
Not yet.
Okay.
M96 in 4 weeks.
Okay, so thank you for this one. If you like what you're doing, let us know so we'll know that this is something that we should continue.